Look at this money falling from the sky. Oh my goodness. Welcome, fourth graders. It is time for lesson 4.8, which is indeed about money. And so you can already see, right? This is going to be very practical to the way that we live our lives. We need to understand math in order to understand money. Here's our math message problem. So I'm going to let you take a few moments to read this to solve the problem and then be ready to think about why you think that. All right, let's see. So Meg has $100 bill here, right? So Meg with 100. Denise has nine tens. So Denise, right? 9 times 10 is 90. Luke has $101 bills. So that would also be $100. And Dawn has six tens and 31s. So 60 plus 30, right? Dawn also has $90. Who has the most? You should have said Meg and Luke, right? And right, we just kind of talked about why, right? So the place value of money, right? We have hundreds, tens, ones. Now we also have some other bills as well, right? But these are the ones that correlate with our different place values and numbers. So as we work today, we're going to want to make sure that we follow this plan from previous lessons, right? When we're solving a number problem, we really need to take the time to read and understand the problem, right? You have to understand what's happening. You have to visualize the problem before trying to get started. You can no longer in fourth grade just start choosing random numbers and looking for keywords, right? You have to be able to understand the entire problem and what's happening. Then we make a plan and solve. And at the end, we have to look back. We don't just say, yes, my answer makes sense, right? We have to see if our answer fits the question that's being asked. Okay, so our goal here is to be able to solve some multiple step number stories involving money, right? And our standard here also includes the word money when it comes to word problems. So let's take a look. I'd like you to open up to page 128 in your math journal, please. And let's talk about this table here, right? So, college students in Santa Barbara, California completed classes and are making travel plans to go home for the summer. Okay, got that in your mind? Kids after college, they go home from the summer a lot of times. Use the information in the chart to help them plan their trips. If needed, draw a diagram such as a measurement scale to help you solve the problems. So we can see here's all the destinations, right, where they're going. Here's how long it will take them to go there. This is how much if they bought a ticket by a train, right? So if they bought a train ticket, this is the cost. And this is how much it would cost if they bought a train ticket by bus. So we have to, right? This is part of that number one that I was talking about. We don't haven't even read a question yet, but we have to understand the situation. So let's check and make sure that we did that. What are the college students doing and what do they have to decide? Okay, they are going home from college and they have to decide, right, whether they're going to take train, bus, and how much it's going to cost. A lot of things that you could have written down there. Here's a question. How many $1 bills would you need to buy the bus ticket to San Diego? So I'm going to use the table. I'm going to go down to San Diego and I'm going to go over to bus, $31 bills. How many $10 bills would you need? Well, same ticket, right? This time, though, the answer is three. Why is the answer three? Well, you tell me. Why is the answer three, not 30? Because the question is asking about $10 bills, right? We have to look back at the question. All right, what do you think about this one? How many $10 bills would you need to buy the train ticket to San Jose? Train ticket, San Jose is $59, so you would need six. Did you say six? And if you got some change, well, the six is 60. If the ticket's only 59, you would get $1 as change. All right. Now, so we're gonna be working on some questions here um, with these problems. So the first one's down here at the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of these together here. We have Colleen, Amelia, and Teresa are going home to San Diego. They buy 3 train tickets using two $100 bills. How much change should they get from the cashier? So I have to get this in my mind, right? I've got these 3 girls. They're going up to the counter to buy train tickets. They need 3 of them, and they have two $100 bills. So first, we need to know how much the tickets cost. There are 3 of them, and we are going home to San Diego, and we're taking the train. All right, so San Diego train is right here. See this 42? And they need 3 of them. Now I could add 42 plus 42 plus 42, but we now know how to multiply that. Okay, I'm going to draw my rectangle box here. I'm going to chop off the 2, 40, and 3. So this would be 120. This would be 6. So their tickets are going to cost $126. Am I done? No. All right. The question is, how much change should they get from the cashier? How much change should they get? Well, I need to take their 200. Why 200? Because they had $200 bills minus 126. Can't do 0 minus 6. Nothing here. Borrow from the 2. Now I have 10 here. Borrow from the 10. Now I have 9 there and 10 there. And so my answer, 74 what? $74. So let's write that in the answer spot. $74. So let's reflect on this. Did you see Mr. White do one step or more than one step? Yes, right? These are all more than one step problems. We actually did 3 steps because we technically multiplied 2 times 100 to get 200. We multiplied uh, 42 times 3, and then we subtracted those 2 products. Right? This is what we are going to be doing. Now, let's make sure we look back at the question. How much change should they get from the cashier? $74 is an answer that makes sense, right? I could never have an answer like $500. That would not make sense. All right, let's do one together here. I'm going to let you do part B here that goes with part A from number 1 because I want us to look at part 2 here together. So let's read it. Juan, Terrence, Rashad, and Adrian are going home to Los Angeles. How much more would it cost for them to buy 4 train tickets than 4 bus tickets? So think about this. What decision are the boys trying to make? They're trying to make a decision about whether to go by train or bus, right? What's the difference in that amount of money? So 4 train tickets to Los Angeles. How much does each ticket to Los Angeles cost? 31. So we need to do 31 times 4. Okay, grab your notebook or your dry erase board. How much is 31 times 4? Okay, 4 times 1 equals 4. Partial products here. 4 times 30 equals 120. 124. 124 what? $124. Let's do the same thing for the bus tickets. We're going to Los Angeles. 22 times 4. 22 times 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. And 4 times 20 equals 80, $88. All right. Now, when we see the words how much more, what is that going to tell us that we need to do? Find the difference, right? Difference is always subtract. So I would like for you to subtract this. How much would that be? Okay, let's check your work. We have to borrow here because you couldn't do 4 minus 8. 14 minus 8 is 6. 1 minus 8 can't do that. 11 minus 8 is 3. $36. Let's reflect back on the question. How much more would it cost for them to buy 4 train tickets than 4 bus tickets? It fits, right? Our answer fits the question. Why does it fit the question? Okay, right? If we added those numbers together, we would get the total price, and that's not what we want. We want the difference. All right, what you are going to finish, listen carefully. You need to finish part B here, and then you are going to do questions. Oh, there's our goal here, right? We're solving multiple step, right? More than one step, number stories involving money. You need to complete these 3 problems, 3, 4, and 5. Now you can go farther than that, but you are completing those problems there on the next page there. But you'll need to use that table to help you as you're going. All right, we have been able to use work with money and work with multiple step problems in our lesson 4.8 today. Fourth graders, if you need any help with anything, please make sure to let me know, and good luck.